Hey, aloha guys. Eric West here, HawaiiRealEstate.org. I'm back again. I mean, could you ask for a better setting? I don't think so. It's Maui, right? Maui, Hawaii. Potentially, possibly, and most likely the most beautiful place on planet Earth. And I am fortunate enough to bring it to you as often as I can. If you're new to the channel, I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii. I'm just looking at the sunset kind of right now. It just kind of takes your breath away, doesn't it? Just like, why talk when you can just look at that? But anyway, I'm all about teaching you everything there is to know about Hawaii and its real estate, but you just can't find the listing. I'm a practicing real estate agent here on the beautiful island of Maui. And it's been an adventure ever since COVID kind of came and kind of kicked our butts a little bit. And now we're sort of on the back side of that whole experience. And it's, what can I tell you? If you're looking for the travel COVID update, it's this. The island is packed. It's completely ridiculously, obnoxiously full of beautiful people from the mainland. And think about this, the people from Europe and Australia and Canada, they're not even here yet. This is just Americans, right? Can you believe it? So anyway, it has not lost its appeal. If anything, Maui, I think, is 10 times more appealing now than it was before. And part of it's because you've all been locked up for a year. So if you haven't made your travel plans yet, I suggest you do it soon. And of course, make sure you look me up when you're on the island. Love to connect, love to have a little toes in the sand, drink in the hand. And what I'm gonna do right now on this beautiful live is, believe it or not, I don't have my little buddy with me. I don't. I got my big buddy. What's my big buddy? Check it out. It's the e-bike. Yes, ah! So why? Why am I switching it up? I don't know, man. I just thought to myself, let's just try it. Let's just see how it goes. You know, it could be better, it could be worse. I don't know. But obviously, we've got a beautiful sunset on tap right there. I'm going to show you around Lahaina a little bit so you can see the numbers for yourself. And certainly, shout out some businesses, mention the Maui Food Bank, because of course about that. My goodness, another guy on a mountain bike. Yes, check that out. Hey buddy, how you doing?
Good. Right here.
Sorry I'm in your way there, bro.
No, that's okay, man.
All right.
Nice bike.
Hey, thanks, man. So anyway, distraction central. So let me show you around real quick. Where am I at? I'm at the beautiful 505. The sun is going down. I'm just on the Front Street, south end of Front Street. Look at that, huh? Thumbs up, shaka, aloha, and share if you think that's just the most beautiful thing you've seen all day, because I know it is for me. So anyway, where was I? I don't know. Can we just stop right there? I know, guys, I haven't done enough Maui fixes. My apologies. My deepest and sincerest apologies. It's not for lack of desire. It's definitely just a lack of time. The real estate market, as you probably heard, has gone kind of bananas here lately. So we're just used to being a nice, calm, sleepy sort of little island where stuff sells in about 149 days is our average. Has been for years. And all of a sudden, yeah, we're just kind of overrun with business, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, we're never complaining, but just trying to keep up with it as everyone tries to take advantage of the real estate market. And when I say that real quick, a lot of people don't know this. The prices today are still lower than they were in 2004. Let that just sink into your brain. That is absolute fact. So it's still a good deal. You think they're gonna be going up because this is better than California, right? I mean, not even a question. So anyway, enough real estate, more of the sunset. There we go. And I'm gonna take off on this bike here. I can feel it. I don't know, I'm kind of focused on that right now. But again, if you're new to the channel, I'm the guy that was sort of showing you what Maui was doing during the COVID shutdown and bringing awareness to the Maui Food Bank. And believe me, there's always going to be a need for Maui Food Bank donations. That never ends. Okay, and would certainly love it if you could donate if you can. If can. If no can, no can. I get it. But it's just been a real honor sharing Maui with you guys and going through this whole experience that we just had, and also seeing what it's like now, which is, and I'm going to show you guys. Matter of fact, let's get going, shall we? Is it okay if we just kind of beeline right now to Front Street so I can kind of show you? Because I guarantee you there's like 1,000 people watching the sunset right now. So kind of slow down here at the 505, but let's go check out Front Street. All right, and we'll try to do this without crashing or getting in trouble, if that's possible. Of course, I had my bike kind of focused in the wrong direction, so I got to get her turned around. So this is my first run ever on the e-bike during a live, so give me a little, give me a little grace, if you will, just in case I screw it up. But I was under like electric power, if you will, because it's just the cleaner, funner way to go. But it's still pretty smooth, right? What do you think? Yes, I'm having fun. Okay, that's gonna go behind that cloud for a second. And we're just gonna cruise down here. So over here we have a new name for the second generation truck. We still got Big Red, but there's Taco. Say hello to Taco. Yes, Had a little surf session just now, I will admit. I just got out of the water. I said, you know what? If I'm gonna do a live, I gotta get some of that ocean energy. So here we are, this is Front Street. There's another beautiful taco, huh? So by the way, why would I get a taco? Let me just talk about that real quick. So that's a Tacoma, obviously. And if you didn't know this, Maui is sort of the cult of Tacoma. So probably the most popular vehicle in all of probably Hawaii would be my guess. And I guess if you live here long enough, you just start to want one. But what I've decided to do with Big Red, we're going to repurpose Big Red. And tell me what you think about this as an idea. I'm going to take Big Red, I'm going to turn him into an overland truck, which basically is a truck that can go anywhere. It'll kind of look like that, right? Big, lifted up, big 37-inch tires, going to put a tent on the top and just totally outfit it with all the cool stuff you can do on Maui. We're talking scuba gear, snorkel gear, kayaks, surfboards, mountain bikes, the whole 9 yards, right? And you can sleep on the tent at top. You can sleep on the tent on top, and you can. I'm gonna have like Haleakala booked ahead of time and Hana booked ahead of time, and then we're gonna use it as a way to sort of maybe sponsor some disadvantaged youth to come over here, maybe father-son trips, mother-daughter trips, things like that, and they can come over here and have the whole rig basically set up and just cruise around Maui like an adventure truck, if you will. I don't know, just kind of hit me like that would be the coolest thing to just stoke people out. Because what happens a lot of times, people come here on vacation and they just kind of sit at the pool, and that's cool, right? But to have some of the gear that you can go out and do the adventure stuff, that to me is when you really get to experience it. So here we are, banyan tree. I don't know, just give me your thoughts in the comments. What do you think about that as sort of a way to kind of do something cool for the youth? A kid, father-son combo that's probably never maybe have a chance to come to Maui, and just style them out, get them a couple round-trip tickets, and let them go cruise Big Red around the island for a week, and sort of have the whole thing kind of planned out a little bit. I don't know, thoughts? Kind of a repurposing idea, because I just can't get rid of Big Red. It would just be like getting rid of like a child or something. You just don't do that, right? We got cool cats, got some live music up there. All right, here I am. Now I can be a little bit more bolder on this e-bike as I'm cruising down Front Street, because on one wheel it's a little sketchy, but bikes, as you know, are a little bit safer than a one wheel. But here we go, we're gonna get to that sunset. I'm kind of beelining right now. Of course, we got the fire truck here. That'd be kind of weird if I got whacked by the fireman, huh? All right, can you see it? Can you see Front Street just lit up with the sun right there? Cold. All right, here we go. You're gonna see some numbers here. Get ready. This is a big sunset spot, obviously. A lot of people love watching the sun go down right here. There we go. I wonder if Fish is around tonight. I'm sure he is. I saw Ululani's had like a Disney level style line going up here. Ululani's is the best shaved ice on Maui, of course, but I noticed their line was like, you know, you've ever been to Disneyland where it like goes around at like barricades and twists and turns? I'm like, wow, you know you have a ride when your business has got Disneyland style lines. What the heck is this guy doing? Huh. All right. Oh, he's waiting for that spot. Never mind. Okay, so here we are, guys, coming up on the beautiful cheeseburger in paradise. There's Ululani. See, look at the line. Look at that. That's insane. I mean, how is that possible? It's all right, man. No worries. There we go. There's Fish. We're going to come back and say hi to Fish. All right. I feel like I got the zoom on or something like that. Hang on. Let me just make sure I'm cool here. There we go. Okay, the zoom was slightly on. My apologies. All right, coming up here, Lahaina Fish Company, of course, Kimo's. Shout out to Kimo's, possibly the best restaurant on Maui. If you haven't made your reservations there yet, highly encourage you to do so. Of course, up here we got the dirty monkey. I always thought they should call it the drunk monkey, but whatever. It's all about the same, right? Hurley, yes, best surf gear. Oh man, I can see the glow. The glow is glowing. All right, guys, here we go. We have excitement up here. We have like an emergency vehicle. I hope everyone's okay. All right, check this out. Look at that. Huh? If that doesn't make you want to hit the thumbs up button, nothing will. Because look at that. Gorgeous, huh? What do you think, guys? This car behind me, literally, she just stopped. Look at that. She got out of the driver's seat and she's right there taking a picture of this. Look at that. That's nuts. That's how good the sunset is right now. It's literally stopping traffic. I've always liked this shot right here. If you come to Front Street, you see that with the palm trees on the right-hand side? Click! That's a classic, huh? Gorgeous. And I don't know about you guys, but I think Maui's got the best sunsets on earth. I've been here almost 10 years and they just never get old. And every one of them is just delivers. One of the things that happens to me when I go to the mainland is like the sun goes down. I'm like, well, where's the surf session, the sunset? I mean, there's like a hole in my heart because I didn't get to surf and I didn't get to watch the sun go down like this. You get a little spoiled, but you also kind of get like really used to it as well. It just becomes part of your lifestyle. I've been telling people for 10 years I think Maui is the greatest lifestyle on earth. So about a month ago, I had asked some of you wanted me to shout out anybody during the live. I didn't forget. I just like to mention a few folks' names right now. Holly Combs, aloha. Shout out to you. Kent Iwasaki. Aloha, Kent. Hope you're enjoying this beautiful sunset if you're watching it live. Donna Marshall. Aloha to you, Donna. Look, another car just stopped. Donna Marshall, they're stopping traffic. The sunset is stopping traffic. Aloha to you, and of course to Rochelle Mogsamball. I don't know if I said that right, but I practiced it for a while. So you should be graduating right about now, Rochelle. So happy graduation to you. Shout out to you, special request. And of course to Pina Colada of Kimo's. I don't know if that's a bartender or someone just wanted me to shout out the drink. Either way, man, aloha to the Pina Colada there at Pina Colada at Kimo's. And of course, to my buddy Maui Dan, his beautiful wife, Layla, Horath. And of course, Michael is shining down from above. Thinking about you guys right now during this beautiful Maui sunset. So we have the Aloha bus, see that? Right there. Perfect timing, right? A message, aloha. Aloha to all of you, of course. And we have a traffic jam here on Front Street. Of course, right where I decided to stop, right? I should have stopped on that side of the street, but at least you're getting a sense for like, this place is kind of happening right now. But shout out to everybody. Thank you so much for always tuning in. When can, you know me, if can, if no can, no can. I will always do my best. I'm gonna reposition here in the traffic because this is getting kind of weird. There's a crosswalk up here. Maybe I'll be safe if I go over to the crosswalk. But you can see the sun has set. Did we get the green flash? I know we got the orange flash, that's for sure. The orange ambiance. All right, here's that crosswalk. Alright guys, now we're just going to do a quick turnaround. Head back down. You'll get one more look at Front Street as we're heading down. We're going to go say a quick hello to Fish. If you guys don't know who Fish is yet, he's the coolest guy on Front Street. He sells some amazing handmade fish, literally, and all kinds of other cool things he makes from the leaves of palm trees. And he sells them for, you know, reasonable prices, but whatever he charges, I just encourage you to pay double, because he deserves it, because he's a good guy. He's a mainstay here on Front Street, and he works hard. He weaves 8 hours every single day, so he's got to make all those products by hand, and then he comes down here and he sits and he interacts with folks. Matter of fact, for a long time he told me that the cops used to harass him about selling his stuff on Front Street, and then eventually the owners of Cheeseburger in Paradise stepped up and said, hey, he's got permission from us to stay. And so now he's one of the few street vendors that is not hassled, if you will. So we're just going to go say a quick hello. And you'll get a sense again for some of the numbers. Aloha. Lahaina Fish Company right here. We just passed that a few minutes ago. Bill Weiland Gallery. So hey, shout out any of these businesses if you got one that you like, one of your favorites. As I've always said, I've got the most aloha infused audience on planet Earth. So we're all about sharing the aloha, and the comments is always the most valuable section of any video, in my opinion. Share what you have experienced recently on your travels here. As you can see, the mask mandate for outside has been wiped away. So that's kind of cool. We now have freedom of no maskage, and we're just going to go say a quick hello to Fish. Hey dude, I'm back, but I'm on the e-bike now, man. How are things, brother?
Excellent.
Say hi to YouTube.
Hello.
Aloha. This is the infamous Fish, the one, the only. Come down and visit him. He's right here next to the beautiful Cheeseburger in Paradise. He's got some of the coolest stuff. Specifically, he's got fish, which is really cool. And he's got these beautiful roses, these baskets, and the detail of the work that he does is really stunning. Once you get in there and look at how he makes these things, it's really hard to believe. How's business been lately, my friend?
Up and down, but still real good.
Still real good? Yeah, numbers looking good around on Maui, right? Yeah, you feeling good?
Yeah.
Staying healthy?
Staying healthy.
Right on, brother. Well, good to see you, man. And anything you want to say to the people on the mainland that are getting ready to come over here and buy some fish?
Well, come on over, so take a look.
Take a look, check it out. All right, guys. Well, thanks again, Fish. I appreciate you. Let me show off your wares. What's the best seller you've got lately? What's the one that everyone what sells out first usually?
The turtles.
The turtles, huh?
And then lizards, and then scorpions.
And then the scorpions.
And of course, the fish are number one.
Fish are number one with fish. Well, that makes sense.
And we got the dark.
Yeah. So what's the inspiration behind the name Fish? Is there any story behind it?
Yeah. It's told us to be fish as a man, and I figured I also need to be fish as a children.
Huh. Very cool, man. Well, thank you, Fish. I appreciate it. Until next time, we shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when, but for you, it'll probably be right here.
Yeah, you're moving up in life.
I'm moving up in life, right? I'm more mobile.
Yeah.
But I still got the one wheel, though. I just thought I'd give this one a shot. Because there's so many people here on the sidewalks now, I can't ride on the sidewalks.
Right.
Right? It's nuts. All right, bro. Take care, man. Have a good night. All right, guys. See what I'm talking about? The sidewalks? It's nuts. That is actually one of the reasons I decided to do the bike, because the sidewalks are no can. So we just adjust, we improvise, and we move along, and just like everything in life. Life throws you a curveball, you just figure it out. Keep swinging. It's all about Babe Ruth, right? You just struck out more than everybody else, so whatever you're endeavoring to do, just keep on trying. Breakthrough's right around the corner. You just never know. Keep swinging. So what do you guys think, huh? Any comments? What do you think about this? Does this look different than normal? Is this crazy? I got to show you some of the beaches, man, because it's starting to look a little bit like, you know, not quite like Miami or LA, but you know, we're starting to get some numbers on the beach, man. It's like, you still a place for your towel, but it's definitely looking like summertime on Maui. It's like, this is actually like a small kind traffic jam. Oh, I forgot, I wanted to show you guys the new project they're doing over there at the harbor. Check it out. Can you see the big crane right there? I want to show you that real quick, if I can get around. The big project going in over at the harbor. All right, Lahaina Pizza, there he is. Yes, sir! Aloha! I think he's watching the live. That's cool, man. Wyland Galleries, like a little shout out. Over here we got my kids' favorite shave ice, of course, which is the Hawaii gelato, where my kids like to go. But the Dole Whip's good too, don't get me wrong. Can't go wrong with shave ice usually. I mean, gelato, excuse me, not shave ice. Ice cream. My apologies, I still had shave ice on the brain. Of course, that's only Ululani's. All right, here we're gonna take a cruise down here towards the new project at the Lahaina Harbor. Hang on a second, there we go. It's like parting the Red Sea of tourists here. All right, check it out, look at this. Oh well, also we lost, if you noticed, we lost Bubba Gumps. Bubba Gumps is gone. So sad. I guess life's a box of chocolates and sometimes it doesn't work out, huh? Oh, bummer. Hard to believe. And they were open a lot during the pandemic. They were like the last to close, the first to open. Did a lot of shout outs for them, but yeah, they didn't make it. All right, check it out. They're making this new little structure here at the Lahaina Harbor. Huh? Look at that. Crazy, huh? So I think it's going to be a new place for the ferry for people to board the ferry, I think. But it was written up in the paper, a pretty big project, multi-million-dollar project, and yeah, it's happening right now. Pretty cool, huh? You can see we still got some surfers out in the water. Check it out. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you so much for tuning in, as always. It was a pleasure. And if you've enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, a share, a shaka, subscribe. And of course, if you're ever coming to Maui, let me know. Give me a... Of course, I don't have my bifocals on, but it's so funny. I used to be able to actually read the comments, and now it's like, no cans. I guess it gets worse over time. Nobody warned me about that. I thought, oh, it's just gonna stay. No, it's getting worse. But thanks so much for tuning in, guys. I appreciate it. I shall return. I don't know where, I don't know when. Remember, keep it aloha, right? Share the aloha. Stay in that positive mentality, because that's contagious, and people will be like, yes, sir. Don't let the negative naysayers get to you, no matter what. Come to Maui, because that will definitely put you in a great mood. So thanks again for tuning in. I appreciate it, and I shall be back, hopefully sooner than later. All right, guys. Thanks you. I'm getting a little rusty too, man. I used to have some pretty good, some pretty good talk going. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I'll get it back though. It'll come back, I hope. All right, guys. Till next time. See ya. Thanks again for watching.